animals I've learned how to make these past days. My table is a little dirty. I hope the camera is not able to catch it. I usually clean it really often, so it's just eraser dust. It's not dirty dust, it's just eraser. I hope it is not too distracting. So the first paper animal I've learned how to make is this bird. This one I made for my mom. She really liked it, but she doesn't have a place to put this bird for now, so he's living here with me on my desk. I made 2 of those birds. I made this pink one and this yellow one. After I learned how to make these paper birds, I learned how to make frogs. The first frog I learned how to make is this one. This one is a little bit big. The frogs are my favorites because they are one of the only ones that do something actually, in case they jump. To make them jump, you press here and pull back a little bit, and then you just take out your finger like this, and they jump. I really like to do it. Every time I remember these paper frogs can jump, I pick them up and start to play. You can even see they have some damage here on this area because of how much I keep doing it. The other frog design I've learned after this one is this design right here, which is smaller, and for some reason it also jumps higher and a longer distance than this frog right here. To make it jump, it's the same thing. Press and pull back a little bit, and he jumps. I'm sorry. It was the mail. So, like I was talking about, after I've learned how to make this frog, I learned how to make this frog. This frog here jumps on the same way, this one, same thing, but it jumps a longer distance, and it also jumps higher. I will show you. It also flips a little bit when it jumps. It's really fun. Sometimes it falls with its belly up. I like to imagine that they both have like opposite personalities. Like this one is more calm and more introvert, and this one has more energy and is more extrovert. And in the same way, it also has damage here because I keep playing with it. Every time I look at them, I end up picking them and playing with them. I think we can say they are like fidget toys to me. So I learned how to make the frogs. I'm sorry. So after the frogs, I decided to learn how to make some elephants. Just like the frogs and the birds, there is many ways to make elephants, but I found this design right here. It was the one I think is the cutest, and it has so many details, like the little foot or paws. I don't know how you would call this part of the elephant. The ears, the tail, the nose. I really like the result of the elephants, but unfortunately or fortunately, it's a really difficult design to make. From all the designs I've learned until now, this one is the most difficult and complicated one I was able to learn. It's not impossible to make, but it's really difficult. Because of that, I decided to make it and over again to learn how to make it. So after I made this gray one, because it's the elephant color, I made a blue one because in my imagination it makes sense, a blue elephant. I also imagined it, my imagination, it would look cute, and I think it does. I really like its color. And after I made this blue elephant, I made a pink one. The pink one is because of this animation for kids. I used it to watch a lot when I was a kid. I had a DVD. It's called Pocoyo, and in Pocoyo there is a pink elephant. There is also a song about pink elephants. I don't know how to say the name of the singer, but I think it's kind of famous. If you try to look for it, maybe it will not be difficult to find. It's a song about pink elephants made out of sugar. So thinking about these two pink elephants, I made the third one pink. And then after the elephants, I've learned how to make bunnies. So I made this white one, and I also made a brown one. I like to think this is a domestic bunny, and this one is a wild bunny because I tried to fold its ears to the front, but it just keeps going up. But this one, the ears go more to the front. I don't know, I just think it's like this in real life. The wild bunnies have ears that look more like this, and the domestic ones, the ears are more down. I don't know how to explain. I had the idea of learning the bunnies next because learning how to make the paper elephants was a little bit stressful, so I needed something easier to deal with. So I found these bunnies. There is many designs for bunnies. There is more designs to make bunnies than elephants actually. And out of all the designs, this was the most easy and cute one. I wasn't thinking about Easter. I think that's what is called, the holiday. It was just a coincidence because I purchased it online a package of 50 sheets of paper for folding things. There is 50 colors and one of them was white. So I looked at the white paper sheet and the only animal that came to my mind was a bunny. They also looked easy to make, so I ended up making a bunny. I wasn't really thinking about the holiday. It was just a coincidence, really. So, yeah. These are all the paper animals I've learned how to make. I am planning on learning how to make more animals like fish and sharks, whales, foxes. I also want to learn how to make a cat, maybe another kinds of birds. That's what I'm planning to do. But for now, these were the ones I managed to learn how to make. They're not perfect, but I think they look cute. I like to have them run around me on my desk because I really like to look at them. I think they are adorable and fun. When I look at them, I feel really happy. Like I said, I'm always using these frogs as fidget toys, and they also help me to feel less lonely. I don't feel so lonely when there is all of these things around me just existing and making me happy when I look at them. So now I will return them to their places in my desk